Hey YouTube! Welcome back to my channel for you subscribers and visitors. My name is Megan and today I'm going to share with you my first nursing school orientation. Your first nursing school orientation? Well, here's a scoop. I'm actually going to be attending 2 nursing school orientations, and the reason being I will be attending a concurrent enrollment program, and what that means is I will be attending a community college here in my local area, and I will be getting my associate degree in nursing while attending a 4-year university at the same time and getting my bachelor's at the same time, right? It's a little ridiculous and a little confusing. So I wanted to go ahead and share with you the first orientation that I had, which was a couple of weeks ago now, and it was really great. I got to the school and I showed up and they gave us this awesome packet right here full of information. I will be attending the second orientation in October, and unfortunately I don't have the dates for that, but it is pending and it will be happening. So I will keep you posted. So this is just a little intro to the beginning of my nursing school journey. So in this orientation, the school went ahead and covered a bunch of different things, and they actually had a visitor from the community college come in and explain to all of the students a little bit about the program through the community college as well. So I just wanted to give you a little scoop into the inside of what I'll be doing. So I showed up and it was a Saturday morning. I was there for 4 hours. Ridiculous, but it's a lot of information, a lot to cover. I don't think people understand that a nursing program is actually very extensive into what you have to do. You know, you hear people say that it's easy and people say that it's hard, and really I just think it's time consuming. You're gonna live, eat, breathe nursing. At least that's what I hear. I can't speak from experience. I'm not in the program just yet. Well, I am, but I haven't started yet. I will be starting school August 31st, and it will be just through the university. So for this fall, for 2015, I will be attending just the university and taking 2 classes along with a single lab. I will be in person for these classes. And then when January rolls around, that's actually when I start with the community college, and I will start in Block 1. And Block 1 will cover the fundamentals of nursing. What's really great about nursing school is you don't have to pick your classes and set them up. They're pretty much set up for you. They're set up into blocks. And so it's a 2-year program, and they're set up into 4 blocks. So each semester is a new block. So that will be very interesting. But it was Saturday morning a couple weeks ago that I attended again this orientation, and so I arrived and I had to bring in my unofficial transcripts so that way the school could kind of get things going a little bit faster. My application has already been submitted to the university, which is really nice. At the top of my little folder here on the other side, they went ahead and put that I've already applied, so I'm pending admission right now into the university. But I know I won't have any problem because it also says here that I have no contingencies, meaning I've completed all my prereqs. I have a previous degree in communication studies from another university here, and so I'm a returning student, so it might be a little bit of a different perspective from someone like me, because a lot of people are first-time students. You know, they went through their freshman year, sophomore year, and then they go right into their nursing program, where me, I completed a 4-year program in communication studies with the university. I went back and took prereqs, and now I'm going for school, to school again for my 2nd degree. But anyhow, I want to let you know that I arrived at the school and they gave us this fun little backpack. It was really cool, and I'm not showing you all the logos just because there's a whole logo on this other side here. But they gave us this lovely little backpack, kind of to make us feel welcome. We got these really cute highlighters that are syringes. Isn't this cute? Oh, it makes me so excited to take notes and highlight things and PowerPoints, all these fun things that I'll be doing. And then also, we got a pen here full of liquid. It's just so much fun. Anyway, I think it's just kind of nice that the school did that to kind of just welcome us, all of us students that have been accepted, because it is a big deal. For anybody who's gotten into any program of their desire, it's just a big deal. It's an accomplishment, and you should definitely feel proud for that, or proud of yourself for getting there. I'm sorry, my English is messy today. Anyway, I wanted to go ahead and get into what we covered in orientation. So, I'm gonna go ahead and open up my little folder. There was plenty of information We have packets and packets of information. And really what I can tell you is they literally welcomed us to the school. They said, congratulations, you know, it's a big deal that you got this far. Yay, super. The next few, they literally had everything in a PowerPoint slide. So they talked about, and I'm just gonna kind of go through things here, how to apply to the university, because some students have not applied to the university yet. So a lot of the advisors there, they went ahead and walked through some of the steps. This is how you apply to the university. This is what it'll look like. And they had a big PowerPoint presentation and they had all the notes in front of us. And really it talked about if you are a second bachelor degree seeker, or if you were coming right from high school and you've completed your first and second year of college and this will be your third and fourth year. They gave us cute little quizzes and people got like coffee mugs and t-shirts just for answering the questions right or standing up quickly, and it was really easy. So it just talked about getting admitted into the school. This second piece here, they gave us some course information, so what to expect from the university and how to make sure that you're enrolled in your courses, how to access your email. So it was just a lot of how-to. Very informative because, you know, I've been out of school for a while, so it was nice to get a little refresher. I've already applied to the school, so I was familiar with all of that. However, I still have not yet accessed my email from the school, so that's something I will be doing this weekend. So another thing they talked about is making sure your official transcripts were sent, and I've already taken care of all of that from the previous university I've attended, as well as the previous community college credits. They all had to go to the university. So that's pretty much what they went over with the university. They talked about how to access your courses, how to access your grades, talking about a little bit about graduation, because their system apparently tells you to apply for graduation if you have all these credits, and they say don't worry about that. So that's kind of the basic scoop. It was just a really good intro into the university and what to expect, and they also went over some course information. Again, I will be taking 2 courses this fall, and that's it. I will be taking one in person, I will do a lab in person, and I actually believe the other one will be online. So it'll be really great. I'm looking forward to it. Next, we had someone visiting from the community college, and she had a plethora of information, and I really wish that we could have had our orientation sooner for the community college. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, but she gave us a lot of information to kind of get ready and prepare, mainly for the expenses that come along with nursing school. So she kind of welcomed us. Again, congratulations. We went ahead and talked about a little bit about Block 1 and our orientation coming up in October. Block 1 talked about having, we'll have some rehab clinics, and our clinicals will only be about 6 to 8 hours, but they're more frequent. And when we get to Block 2 and 3 and 4, they're more like the 12-hour shifts that most people are doing. So she says to check your email often. Basically, the school sends out notifications all the time, and if you're not going to accept them in a timely manner, then you could really miss out on some heavy pieces of information, some time-sensitive pieces of information. One cool thing, my community college has childcare facilities, and that's new this year, which is so exciting because, I mean, it's kind of random, but yes, my husband and I have talked about having a baby in the middle of nursing school. A little crazy, yes, but who knows if we'll actually do that. So here's the really good stuff, the really exciting stuff. We talked about buying uniforms, we talked about where we will purchase those, how much they might run us, nursing shoes. We have to have a specific kind. They can only be black or white. We talked about going to a couple of websites. One of them I actually want to go ahead and give to you viewers out there if you're starting nursing school, or if you're already a registered nurse or LPN, or anybody who needs scrubs or shoes, stethoscopes, any supplies. Allheart.com is the website. It's ALLHEART.com, and this website actually has some really good stuff. Pretty inexpensive. I was really shocked. So I will be purchasing my shoes from them. My scrubs I have to get from a specific place in town because they'll have to have my university patch sewn onto the sleeve, as well as the community college logo. So also there was another website given to us. We were told that we will need a specific type of stethoscope. It's the Littmann 2 SE, and we were able to get whatever color we want, which is fantastic. And we were told to go to standress.com, STANDRESS.com. So that was pretty exciting. But there's also going to be a medical bag that we're going to have to purchase, and basically that has all of our supplies with our tubes, syringes, different things that we're going to be needing for our labs. Let me see here. They talked a little bit about textbooks. There's a bundle that we can purchase where most everything's covered in that bundle, but there's still going to be some books that we're still going to have to purchase on our own. So they talk about the tuition for the community college. They talked about software to go with the textbooks, uniforms, shoes, the skills bag, the nursing skills bag. I'm sorry, that's what it's called, a nursing skills bag. And let's see, your background check you have to pay for a background check because you have to submit that to the school. Any vaccinations, you have to have a CPR certification. In the state of Arizona, we have to have a clearance card, fingerprint clearance card, and that's given to us from the local DPS. So you have to file for that and get approved and accepted for all of that. So these are all the things. And really, when I calculated all of this, it's about $2,500 in expenses. Actually, it's more than that. So I don't have an exact number, but it's about between $2,500 and $3,000 just for block 1. But that's because, again, it has all these startup costs. So it talked about the specific vaccinations that we'll be needing to go ahead and get. I've actually had titers done for my tetanus and diphtheria and pertussis. Varicella, I believe I will be needing a repeat on, as well as the measles, mumps, and rubella. I believe I need a repeat on those because I think my titers didn't show everything. You have to have your TB test done, and then you have to go back for a second round. That's pretty standard, at least here in the state of Arizona. Every state might be different. So you have to have your flu shot, which I get every year. I work for a medical group here, and I'm pretty sure they provide that to us free of charge. So again, you have to have your CPR card, your healthcare provider level, and I have that already. So I'm really well underway on what my health and safety requirements are. Really, I'm just looking forward to all the costs with what I have to buy to get ready. So that was the second half of our, well, I shouldn't say second half, first into the second half of the orientation, and then finally we just went over some financial aid. So I won't get into details on that just because financial aid can vary depending on your program, especially for costs and whatnot. It really depends on how much your school costs. It depends on if you qualify for grants and different things like that. And so, but this was a lot of great information, and this was all in just my first orientation for my nursing program. And so I'm really looking forward to all of the wonderful things that I'll be experiencing there. And yeah, it's a ton of information, and it scares the crap out of me because it's a lot of money, and but it's well worth it, and I'm very excited about it. So my husband's fully supporting me, my whole family fully supports me, so I'm looking forward to it. But if you folks have any questions for me, please leave them in the comments below, and I will be happy to answer any questions you throw my way. I may use some kind of discretion if need be. So, but yeah, anyway, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I think the next video, what I was thinking about doing was talking about my HESI exam and some of the steps that I took towards getting into nursing school, but mainly focusing on the HESI and kind of how to study for your HESI A2. In the state of Arizona, they no longer accept the TEAS test for a lot of the universities. I believe there is one that I know of that does accept TEAS, and I did not end up applying to that university, so it was not required for me. I took the HESI A2, and I'd be happy to walk you through some different study tips and what worked for me, and kind of get your brain thinking about the different equations and mathematical proportions that you'll really need to know. Anyway, thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and please subscribe, as I will be sharing my nursing school journey. And again, I start school August 31st, 2015, and I'm so excited, so follow me along on this journey. Until next time, thanks guys. Bye.